what was achieved last year, about 5%, 5.2%. The outlook is very positive. Remember, this is the second largest economy in the world. And so a slight growth in China has a huge impact to the global economy. And so that's why, everyone is watching this recovery, this bounce back of China and its contribution to the global recovery and the global economy.
Last year, the growth target was 5%, and China exceeded its target, reaching 5.2%. I believe that China will continue to be a very important contributor to global development, a very important contributor to global stability and peace and prosperity.
Last year's numbers was quite a bit of surprise. I think the development of the tourism industry and also the consumption rate during the Chinese New Year, for example, just not long ago, is an indication for optimism. And this is definitely a good sort of like a good indications of how consumption-driven economy in China will contribute to this new development of China.
فكون الصين تحقق العام الماضي 5.2% معدلات نمو ده يعتبر نجاح كبير، ولكن هي لديها نية أن تساعد نفسها وتساعد الآخرين، وأن يكون هناك البناء المشترك والكسب المشترك وجني ثمار التنمية بشكل مشترك بين الدول المختلفة وتحقيق الرفاهية لشعوب العالم بأسره.
I would say that China has had incredible growth. You still have more than 5% or between 4.5 and 5.5% growth, which is already something important, something admirable in one way. China, due to the size of the country, due to the size of its market, due to the size of its production, has such an important role in the world economy. The world economy without China couldn't do. So I'm personally convinced that we have interest to have a prosperous China. We have interest to have a prosperous China because that brings also a kind of stability in the world economy.
5% 前後っていうのは合理的であるし必要であると思います。中国経済が潜在成長率に等しい水準の経済成長を遂げるということは、これはもう世界経済全体が安定的に成長し発展するためのもう不可欠の要素なんですね。ですからこれはぜひですね達成していただきたいと思います。
China's expected GDP growth target of around 5% in 2024 reflects a pragmatic approach amidst global economic uncertainties. It signifies a shift toward a quality-driven growth rather than sheer expansion, aiming for sustainable development.
I think the 5% target GDP growth is a testament to China's realistic, prudent economic management and more sustainable growth. Is already an exemplification that China is targeting not only speed when it comes to GDP, but actually in terms of the quality, and that's what you call high quality development. It's a very balanced approach in many ways. It considers to a certain extent the gap between the urban and the rural areas of China. Pursuing high quality development.
I think it's a realistic projection. China has been at the core of the global restarting of supply and industrial chains. So even as the other countries recover, so we expect that they are going to need more goods and services from China, and thus expand not just China's economy but the rest of the global economy.
其实今天呢，当我们在谈中国的这个发展呢，其实也是这个世界的发展啊。作为一个在世界经济上越来越举足轻重的一个经济体啊，中国的顺利的转型，还有继续的往这个高质量的发展，当然能够引领更多的其他的国家呢，去随着这个中国的发展的方向呢一起发展。
This year's two session will be an important one, not only for China, but for the rest of the world. China's growth and development is an opportunity to the world.